After taking a swing at exploring the origins and mechanics of softball, we gear up to another sport of action, accuracy, and adrenaline. This is where shooting happens. Shooting is one serious sport to consider, and if you're interested, you better learn the things on safety rules of shooting, types of firearms, fundamentals of shooting, types of ammunition, and shooting advice, and even tips. Types of firearms include a rifle, a pistol, shotgun, and of course, you should know your gun. A rifle is a firearm with a rifled barrel, but commonly refers to long weapons that usually require two hands to hold and fire steadily. They generally have a longer range and greater accuracy than pistols, and are popular for hunting. On the other hand, pistols or handguns are smaller than rifles and are much more convenient to carry in general. They usually have a shorter range and lesser accuracy compared to rifles. Lastly, a shotgun is similar to a rifle, but typically fires projectiles that either contain many smaller sub-projectiles or one large projectile. They are more often than not pump action or single shot and reload actions. On the other hand, if you already know these things like the back of your hand, all you need is practice. Practice and practice. This way you can achieve the highest level of mastery possible. There are surefire ways to improve that on prize skill that you have in the marksmanship. Dave Campbell of American Rifleman gives us these tips. First is to slow down. Everyone aims to shoot faster than anybody on the range, but the truth is, speed sacrifices accuracy. Instead of being competitive for no reason, focus on sight, picture, and trigger control. Second, dry fire. Simple as that. There is no substitute for dry fire practice. It saves on the amount of ammo you send downrange. And of course, dry fire practice is as valuable as live fire in terms of learning and polishing trigger control vis-a-vis sight picture. Third is to get on the bench. If you want to perform and become a good rifle shot, you need to practice firing in different positions. Fourth, vary your training routine. Shoot this drill, and then that one. Finish up with another one, and then head home. This is to stay in control despite encountering something out of your own comfort zone. Lastly, know when to shut it down. If your focus is not on shooting, then you are wasting ammunition and developing bad habits that will have to be fixed later. Keep everything in mind and you're assured of marksmanship skills and bulletproof skills, hotshot. Okay, so I am here with, of course, Mr. John Melendres. He's no stranger to TV. If you guys seen On Site, that's right. This is the guy himself. Sir, hello, good afternoon. How are you? Please tell us more about how did it all begin, about the shooting, the whole mindset of how it all started, please.
Well, it started when I was still a kid. My uncle had a gun, allowed me to shoot. You know, the usual stuff. How to get into it. I still tell him how thankful I am.
Right. So it all started as within the family, and then how did it all begin? How it is now? I mean,
well, when I was able to save enough money,
right,
I actually bought myself a gun. When you have a gun, the first thing that you should consider is actually the responsibility,
right,
of owning
absolutely.
one. Because I consider it a tool. I don't consider it a weapon. I consider it a tool to defend yourself, your loved ones, or a tool to enjoy a sport.
Right.
So there, and safety should come first. The first thing that you should actually have is go through a safety brief.
Okay.
And here in the Philippines, we always go to a firing range. And in firing range, you always have your eyes and ears, meaning you have to have eye protection and ear protection.
Like this one, as we say, thank you very much for our project.
And
of course,
the eyes and ears, and then of course you have the basic rules of gun safety, trigger finger out, stuff like that.
Sir John, please tell us more about the fundamentals of shooting. What's the first, probably the basic steps of how to shoot, what not to do, what to do.
Yeah. The first thing is, of course, you need to have a firearm. That firearm has to be a licensed firearm, otherwise you'll go to jail. Then enroll yourself in a club, get good lessons, basic lessons on safety and the fundamentals, and then you should be good to go. I've taught civilians, I've taught a few policemen and some military.
Oh wow!
I don't teach them how to fight though. I always make it a point that I am there to teach them how to shoot. Because in a way, this one will help the community that maybe, you know, we have lesser collateral damage
Right.
or injury to civilians and stuff like that.
Wow, I guess we learned pretty much quite a lot already about the fundamentals of shooting and of course the safety reminders about using a firearm. Mr. John Melendrez, thank you very, very much for your time and
Very welcome.
we hope to see you in the future and to see you in the firing range.
All right.
Sir, please, I'm sure there's a lot of viewers out there who's very interested in of course, the firearm community and who's very interested to try it out. Can you please invite everyone, please, because I'm very interested to check it
Those
out.
that are interested in learning how to shoot or owning a firearm, there are so many gun clubs here in Cebu. Choose one that's maybe nearest your place, get good instructions, and always be safe.
At the end of the day, despite getting physical with each challenge, it still boils down to mind over matter. Just get that focus right, set your sights on the target, lock it, and you'll definitely hit it. See you guys on our next episode right here on Action en Route. Once again, this is Patrick.